యూట్యూబ్లో గానో మీకు క్లోజ్ విత్ కనంటే పదని మీ విండోగా యూట్యూబ్లో గాను
You can see the chat when I do my chat. What? No. Can you see the chat? Maybe second start. So he said not to do anything. Now I'm looking at the participants list now. Need to be professional. I'm trying to figure out the why is it? And she liked that thing. I mean, I know like what he said was wrong, but I liked what he said to her. I was like, this. That thing where like when he saw the interview and how mad he was. I yeah, that's not clear. I still remember. If Guru wants us here, he'll get free to start. Lucky. I think it's really bad to the person. She thought they were really like the cute stuff that he had. Like I think I want ramen. Hundred. Also, a camera should be showing slides and so there's one person who shows slides which is very good. Pen drive. It's not here. Supposed to forcefully brought it. I was supposed to be against my will. Brought me. You have a beautiful island. Good. What was the status from? That's fine. Then with your Why you thought it's like I thought it's a house. Yeah, so I thought this was your house and that's your neighbor. Which neighborhood do you indicate? I think. Send me something. Yeah. You would have to come here. I know. I wasn't going to throw it. No, I thought you expected me to know. But you think I'm a princess or something? I mean, I'm a princess or something. No, I brought it to throw it up and why did you stay in our jokes and stayed to try and give me the benefit of the doubt? You were always like it was good. I got diarrhea on the third day. Yeah. Because I had literally I missed the opening ceremony because thank God because it was all the national anthems I didn't want to sing it all of them. So it's not a big deal. What was the accommodation? It was good. We were in a 5-star hotel. Really? I saw so the first yeah, I myself and 2 others. They paid. We had to incur about 25,000 rupees. So university sponsored 90%. Why didn't you all apply, Ral? I don't think you will exactly. What? You know that by the night, I want to pick up. I feel like I industry. Everyone goes.
If chai is 250. Yeah, no, we can. Should we go then? Okay, let's stop. If we can just, should we just sit there and have to be waiting?
අසිත් මේ ඇවිල්ලා ෂෙයා කරලා දෙයි. එතකොට ස්පීකර් එකෙන් මෙතනින් මෙහෙම තමයි යන්නේ. කොහොමද යන්නේ? වෙන දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ අතන ෂෙයා කරොත් තමයි එතනින් ඕන නම් යවන්න පුළුවන්. වෙන කෙනෙක්.
Now let's just see.
You should take nice pictures, not us. You're ugly, I think. And another case, like just that was not panic. We didn't post even. Let's see if I can make a nice video. That's we was really actually. If you work on this, I'll take a nice If you will work,
Okay, fine. What am I supposed to do? Put people back into the waiting room.
put in.
I'm putting Amritalinga back into the waiting room. මේගොල්ලෝ ඔටෝ ඇඩ් වෙනවද?
Not even.
අශාන්ති අපිට.
If you I'm trying to make sure like
You should take it now because it's perfect. Sure.
it took so long trying to get
You should change the chat setting to host and co-host.
මේක ලයින් අවුට් එකම නෑ නේද? ලයින් අවුට් එකක් යන ගමන නේද? ඔව් මේ කීයක.
That's important.
Can you take nice pictures?
That's not ugly picture of us racing. Every time I got it. Ready? Thank you. It's my hair. I mean, share without my face.
It needs to get a bit more crowded.
Yeah, it does. This is choosing fantasy culture. Yeah, your tongue is just nicely down. It's just
It's just like all over the place.
Krishna, Tanani study specifically Tanani study it put you you go to the quickly.
You know, start the fight.
Yes, queen.
And you get the feelings, he will say that you.
Just to get reliable. Yeah. ये मैंने मेरा म्यूट करा था we should
හැබැයි නම් ලෝඩ් වෙලා මේ නෙට්වර්ක් නිසා පොට අර යන විදිහට මෙන්න යන ටික ලෝඩ් වෙලා එන ගතියක් තියෙනවා. ඒක නෙට්වර්ක් එක නිසා. එපානේ මම ගොඩක් යයි. මේක මත අපි Wi-Fi එකේ මේ access point එකේ තියෙනවා. ඒක නිසා එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. අර ගොඩක් කරලා මේ අර මේ යන විදිහට මේක එහෙම අර වැක්කක් කියන්නේ නැහැ. පොඩ්ඩක් ලෝඩ් වෙලා ටික පස්සෙන් තමයි යන්නේ. මේකක් තියෙනවා. මම දාගෙන නෑ නෑ යනවා. ඔව්. ඉතින් මේක පස්සේ පොඩ්ඩක් ලැග් වෙලා යන ඉස්කරියක් තියෙන මොකද? නෑ නෑ. කියන්නේ මේ ඉන්නේ ලෝක විදිහට මාර්ග යන්නේ. මොකද ඒක මේ ස්ට්‍රීම් වෙලාවට එකින්නේ ඇමරිකාවට එකින්නේ. ඒකයි. ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් පස්සේ සාමාන්‍ය කම්පර ස්ටාටික් වෙන්න
It's better to include the conferences from faculty. You can see everything. It's still working right. What's on that? No, he said that it's working. It's just that it's a few seconds late. No, but it's still that. See? Very good. On the way I can do it. If someone just said that the voices are breaking and it's not clear.
There exists a long history of economic societies and journals in the country dating back to 1929, when the first economic society, known as the Ceylon Economic Society, was formed and the first Ceylon Economic Journal was published in that year. In the name from the Economic Journal published by the Cambridge University, UK, existed until 1936. Then, in 1950, Ceylon Economic Research Association was formed and published Ceylon Economist in that year. Many associations and journals followed until 1980s when the need for a new society felt with over 5,000 economics graduate population, and many economists got together as members of an organization called the Sri Lanka Institute of Social and Economic Studies to discuss the need for a new society and a journal in 1985. This effort succeeded in forming not one but two associations: Sri Lanka Association of Economists, led by some academics from universities in March 1986, Sri Lanka Economic Association in July 1986. Two associations carried on their work organizing monthly seminars and annual academic sessions and publishing their journals continuously without any break. Then in 1999, there was an attempt to amalgamate two associations as it was felt that it would be beneficial to the membership and the country. Negotiations succeeded and SLAE agreed to stop the publication of Upanati, making 1999 December as the final issue. It was also decided to continue the economic journal with a new look. The amalgamated association had joint presidents for the year 2000, selecting one president from each association. New association functioned very well. incorporated by an Act of Parliament in 2011. It has grown financially in recent years and embarked onto other activities such as teaching with introduction of a diploma. Further academic programs and other activities are planned for the future as well. The main objectives of the SLEA are to undertake, promote, and facilitate studies in the field of economics, to plan and organizing teaching and training programs in this field, to prepare and submit reports on issues relating to economic and social development, to assist in the formulation of effective socio-economic policies, to promote understanding, cooperation, and friendship with similar associations within and outside Sri Lanka. In pursuance of these objectives, the SLEA organizes public seminars and annual sessions where subjects of interest on economics and related subjects to the policy makers, the corporate sector, and the general public are discussed and debated. The SLEA also publishes a yearly publication containing the proceeds of the annual sessions, besides a bi-monthly journal. Award scheme to encourage researchers has also been prepared. The SLEA also has prepared a number of papers for the organization of professional associations for submission of recommendation on national issues such as on increasing investment and welfare measures for 60 plus elders to the government and for creation of public awareness on economic development. One of the SLES reports, The Impact of Corruption on Poverty and Economic Growth, dealt with good governance and ways and means of achieving it, particularly elimination of corruption. The report argued that if governance improves on account of such efforts and corruption decreases, the corporate sector in the country will benefit enormously, while private investment, including foreign direct investments, would rise significantly. Besides these activities, the SLES membership of over 400 includes many public officials responsible for policies and implementation programs of the government. The number of the SLES members in the private sector is also quite large. It can thus be concluded that the influence the SLEA has on the course of economic development in the country is significant. The SLEA consists of several important working committees. The organization is a member of the International Economic Association. The Sri Lanka Economic Journal published by the SLEA is indexed in EconLit published by the American Economic Association. List of publication by the SLEA. The SLEA Council of Management 2022-2023. SLEA membership shall be open to persons with academic qualifications in economics who have been actively functioning as academics, professionals, or executives either in universities, other teaching and research institutions, government or private sector organizations, Central Bank of Sri Lanka, and other institutions engaged in business, commerce, or finance and who have a continuing interest in relevant field.
How many people watching? Yeah, only when it's off. Nine watching from YouTube. One of them is me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence the event. Please rise up for the national anthem. Thank you. You may now take your seats. Good evening, everyone. My name is Hansi Paboda, and I will be your host for this evening. Birth of a great institution happened in 1950. The Bankers' Bank, Central Bank of Sri Lanka, was opened. Enhancing the independence of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka is one of the key essential reforms that is in discussion. Why do we need independent and a publicly accountable central bank? Why is it important? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this moment to formally welcome all of you to the panel discussion, New Central Bank Act 2023, Should the Central Bank of Sri Lanka be Independent? This discussion spearheaded by the Sri Lanka Economic Association in collaboration with the Economic Students Association here at University of Colombo. Ladies and gentlemen, next, I'd like to invite Professor Reverend Sir W. Vimalaratna, President of the Sri Lanka Economic Association, to welcome you all to this occasion.
Recording in progress.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As a long-standing tradition, Sri Lanka Economic Association, popularly known as SLIA, organizes monthly seminars on current economic issues. This month's seminar, that is March seminar, is noteworthy for two reasons. Number one, the topic we have identified is highly appealing to the general public now. Number two, SLIA organizes this event with the collaboration of Economics Students Association, ESA, of the Department of Economics, University of Colombo. The ESA members are the future leaders of this country and also future members of the Sri Lanka Economic Association. Some matters pertaining to the public welfare, such as independent commissions, independent judiciary, and efficient and impartial administrations, are luxurious in developing countries. The external forces come into the play when you go to protect from internal interferences. Sri Lanka abolished appeals to Privy Council under the Court of Appeal Act 1971 to prevent the external interferences. Some countries still maintain the facility. Euro area maintains common monetary policy. Among 20 countries, they do not have independent monetary policy, but they do have independent fiscal policies. The proposal for independence of the central bank has become a hot topic in Sri Lankan society. The good and bad finally will depend on policymakers and officials' commitments. We have a long-standing tradition of amending everything for personal gains. The Constitution has been amended many times just for personal gains. The Independent Central Bank Act will have the same fate in the future, even though we unanimously accept it. This is the welcome address, not the discuss the seminar topic. Let me first welcome our resource persons on behalf of SLIA and ESA. I am following the order of the flyer we circulated in the past few days. First, I want to welcome Dr. Howard Nicholas from the Institute of Social Studies, ISS, in the Netherlands. He used to work at the Department of Economics, University of Colombo, for 14 years, from 1987 to 2000. As the ISS representative and lecturer for the postgraduate programs. You are mostly welcome, Dr. Nicholas. Next, Professor Sirimewan Kolambage. Yes, Professor. Emeritus Professor of Economics at the Open University of Sri Lanka. He is also central banker. He is always with us at the Sri Lanka Economic Association. Professor Kolambage never says no when we invite him for functions at the SLIA. You are most welcome, Professor Kolambage. Dr. Indris Kumaraswamy sitting here. Yes, sir. former governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, is one of the key resource persons on our list for important events at Brasilia. He has a vast experience in central banking and related areas. You are mostly welcome, Dr. Kumaraswamy. Then, I would like to welcome Professor Sirimala Beratna, even though he is not expecting that. Moderator of this seminar and the chairperson of the monthly seminar committee of Sri Lanka Economic Association. He is also senior professor in economics at the Department of Economics, University of Colombo. You are mostly welcome, Professor Malaberatna. There are many distinguished guests in the audience. At least I have to tell few names. If I starting from my right side or my left side, so many distinguished guests are here. Well, I am starting from, right side. Dean of the Faculty of Arts, and Professor G.L. Pires, former Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, and also former Minister of the government. And Professor Dr. Kumaraswamy, I welcome. Immediate past President of Sri Lanka Economic Association, Dr. Upananda Vidhanapatirana. Yes, you too, I welcome. And current Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, Senior Professor, Professor Karunaratne. You are mostly welcome, Professor Karunaratne. We were studying under Professor Lakshman and Dr. Nicholas, 1991, when we were doing our masters long ago. Yes, then Dr. Nicholas, Lloyd Fernando, chairperson of the Gamini Korea Foundation. There are so many others. Yes, sir, you are welcome. Lakshman Mahatmaya. And so many others are there. Media persons are also there. And members of Sri Lanka Economic Association, council members of the Sri Lanka Association, Sri Lanka Economic Association, members of ASA, office bearers of ASA, academics, non-academics of the university system of Sri Lanka, and other gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, and also parliamentarians are also here. I am not going to name them. Well, there are many online participating. I am not going to mention certain names. Yes, so you are also welcome. Thank you very much. I am not going to take that much time out of this tight schedule. And many important things to be discussed. We are not going to debate hotly, friendly manner, academic discussions. According to my understanding,